Hello, Shining Ones. Megas here on a beautiful day in Asha. If you're brand new to this channel, we're Zoroastrians. We are the Magi. Oh, guys, we're talking about aliens, wormholes, portals. This is a good one. I'm so excited. And then we're going to be in Asha 6. We've been going through the 16 statements and teachings of the Magi. Guys, as you know, I know the 16 statements pretty well. I saw something in Asha 6 I've never seen before. And you know, what I love about these teachings is they're life-changing, right? We want a better life. We don't need just more knowledge in our minds. We want something that makes a difference. This makes a difference. So let's touch on aliens, wormholes, portals, because it's about dimensions. Aliens, for instance, we think of them as being like beings that are out in space, right? But what they really are is their frequencies. They're in dimensions, and they're actually all around us. It's like different light spectrum. You can see some and you can't see some. They're in a different spectrum. Like there's some sounds, like maybe a dog whistle your dog can hear, you can't hear. Doesn't mean they don't exist. Your eyes and ears and sensory organs that you have can't pick up on them, but they're there. And so you have to learn to sense them. What we would say here is spiritually, but now, I mean, it's mathematical, right? It's energy, it's frequency, and it's about spectrum and dimensions. And the travel, my friends, it's not about building time machines or hardware. It's about resonance and sound and energy and frequency. This is how we travel to the higher realms. And so I saw it like never before. Asha 6 says, I look inward to the God mind, and I see truth, and I experience soundness of mind. Now, let me preface it with this. Have you ever had, for instance, I'll use an example of myself. I got sick one time when I was just a kid eating meatloaf. And I mean, for years and years and years, if I just smelt meatloaf, I got nauseous. I wanted to puke, my friends. So I want you to see this as positive or negative. It's about, it's these wormholes that are created by different energies, smells, right? Thoughts make our world. What I thought about meatloaf, the smell of it, it took me right back to when I was a kid, and all the feelings in my body came up. I've seen this with music. Have you done this? Like, I'm an old man now, but I'll hear music from when I was younger, and it takes me right back to that time. I can just feel the 80s again, It's like a portal. Now look at this. If we look inward to the God mind, it's a frequency. It's information hidden inside of you, because it's the divine spark is what it is. You come from good spirit. You're made of good spirit. There's a song inside of you that sings. And if you'll go in and listen to it, it takes you right back to soundness of mind. Why is soundness of mind important? Because in the teaching it says, thoughts make your world. If your thoughts make your world, you want a sound mind, a true mind, to live in a true world. My friends, it's so beautiful. And so we attune ourselves. We sing that song that we knew in our heart of hearts. It's the love without the hate. It's the peace without the war. It's joy. It's power. It's freedom. It's good. My friends, thoughts make your world. Beliefs make your thoughts. Reason makes your beliefs. Mind reasons. Here, this is everything. Mind is the reason. Consciousness is the reason for everything. And look at this, guys. I know sometimes this hurts. I get it. You get your hopes up, and then you set yourself up sometimes for a big fall, right? I get it. Sometimes it's easier just to go along. But for some of us, that's just not good enough. Evolution's a little too slow for the Asha, for the Magi, right? I want a better world yesterday. And so, reason. You have to have a reason to believe. Here's our reason. This will move things along so quick. And when you get momentum going, it becomes easier, right? You get yourself in a place where you're expecting good things, because this is important. Matter of fact, I saw a fascinating show on this. They were interviewing some people that did different experiments with through psi, right? They could predict the future. They could look into the enemy's camp. They could just through mind. They could change outcomes, especially when a bunch of them came together, all with the same focus and intent. They said, though, if there was a person there that in the back of their mind had just kind of this suspicion that this might not work, that this really can't be real, it threw a wrench in the whole thing, right? And so what they learned is it's what's in your subconscious. And sometimes, well, matter of fact, most of the time, people don't know even what lies in their own subconscious. And so consciously, they want to do this. They say they want to do this. They consciously are doing their mantras and setting their intentions. But subconsciously, there's a little nagging voice in the back of the mind that doesn't quite believe it, right, my friends? And it's the subconscious that creates. And so we have to get to a place where it's at a heart level. And this reason is what can help you do it. Our reason as Magi, Asha wants to believe, is the only thing that could come from a perfect creator's perfect mind, from a good God's good mind, from a peaceful God's peaceful mind, is just good, is just peace, is protection, right? And the beautiful thing about the original religion of the Magi, our God was just good, right? Zoroaster means unmixed, undefiled, undiluted. He's not mixed with love and hate. He can't be at peace and the next day at war. He doesn't heal you one day and send disease the next day to teach you a lesson. He's always just a principle of highest good. It's a beautiful thing about our religion. That's our foundation. Then there's an evolution, right? You thought you had a good day, then you have a gooder day, a gooder godder day, right? There's no have to have a horrible day of pain and suffering to be able to enjoy the next day. So that's what a lot of these new religions and spirituality teach, that you have to have the bad days to appreciate the good days. Not for me, thank you very much. I like to have a good day and a gooder day, and then even a better day. I don't need sickness and disease and poverty and lack and just hell on earth to enjoy a good day. You know what I mean? And that's what I love about this religion. It resonates with what I want and what makes sense to me. And so my reason to believe is God is all good. We restore God's image, and then we attune ourselves to that song, that highest truth. My friends, so that runs out everything lower than that. Goes on to say, when you know this, the illusion goes away, right? When someone tells you the truth, the lie loses its power over you. You might have believed it before it was had control over your life because you believed it was true. You didn't think there's anything else. Truth comes. Now they tell you the lie. They're all, I know better. Go away. It says belief in only good. Nobody teaches this but us, guys. They always teach the mixed, and their world will always look mixed. That's how and we'll all be on the same earth, but we'll be having different experiences. Right? The Ashavans Magi, we're going to be joyful and peaceful and protected and blessed. And they're going to wonder why one day do I feel pretty good and one day not so good. why do they have disease and then they feel better? Why does in every bad thing that happened, God must be punishing them or teaching them a lesson, or it's an attack of the devil? And it's just, they play that same exhausting game. No, thank you. So grateful for Asha, guys. If you love Asha, go to the comments and say, I love you, Asha. Belief in only good. It is this complete trust that brings out manifestations now, capital R real, as they already are. Again, the good is the only thing God could make. That's the real world. My friends, so you hold the real song, that real sound, that real frequency. It's a wormhole. It's a portal, right? You're going to go to a higher dimension through frequency, through resonance. And it says, real as they already are by means of reason. Asha 6 is all about reason, reason, reason. Don't just be thinking, wouldn't that be nice? Right? Because that's not going to go to the subconscious level. We create from our truest beliefs. Not really what we just want. That might be the start of it. But what we truly know, have become one with. You've become the love. You become one with that God good, with the peace, with the joy, with the protection. It is you. You're not searching for it. I am it. All that I was looking for, it was in me the whole time. And all the Magi said, Asha is.
Asha live, and Asha live in me, and I will live in you. My life, your light. Asha, I love you. Asha, I love you. Asha, I love you. Asha, I love you. Asha, I shall live, and I shall live in me, and I will live in you. My life, your light. I love you. I really love you. I love you. I shall live, and I shall live in me, and I will live in you. My life, your light. Asha, I